This room needed more airflow, but the attic space was tight. So we added a new supply vent and tied the third duct into the existing run using a triangle-style branch connection. This gives the attic space conditioned air without running a full new duct from the main plenum. Hey, this is Jesse with Kingo Services Heating and Cooling. In this video, I'm going to show how we added airflow to an extra space by tying in another supply duct using a triangle-style branch connection. This setup can help when a room, garage conversion, or attic space needs more air, but the attic is tight and running a completely new duct from the main plenum is not practical. We're based in the Houston metro area. If you need HVAC service, check the description for our contact information. Now let's get into the work. First, I test fitted the triangle branch where the split was going to go so I could mark my entry points. Then I installed the collars from the outside, repositioned the branch, and got everything lined up so it could be attached cleanly. I decided to pre-drill the collar first. That way, once I cut into the triangular duct transition, I already have my screw holes ready. When I bring the collar back into place, I can attach it cleanly, then seal it with spray glue, foil tape, mastic if needed. By the way, I work out of a 2020 Honda Fit. Most HVAC contractors use vans or trucks, but with today's gas prices, the setup works great. I had to cut another 2x4 to make room for the triangle transition, since the piece was going to stay there permanently. Before cutting, I checked with the building contractors and got the green light, so we were good to go. We were good to move forward. Any time framing or wood needs to be modified, make sure the right contractor approves it first. On this job, I check with the building contractors before moving forward. It was time to cut the opening, so I grabbed my duct knife and carefully went through around the collar, making sure the cut stayed clean and straight before installing the branch connection. Once everything was marked and cut out, it was time to punch the opening through and fit the collar into place. Luckily, everything lined up and went in smooth like butter. I decided to take the triangular transition out into the open room so I can cut the additional duct and get everything ready for the final connection. At this point, the job was coming together and we were getting close to wrapping it up. Another productive day at Kingo Services Heating and Cooling. The triangular transition came out really clean. Now it was ready to go back in and get it fully installed. Say it with me. K-I-N-G-O, Kingo. A little spray glue and the foil tape goes a long way. You want these connections sealed up clean so you don't lose airflow or pull attic air into the system. When we were kids, we used to watch the grown-ups work with tools and materials like this. Back then, it looked like they were just playing, but really,
They were working. My father was a contractor, and I wanted to be just like him. Now, I'm an HVAC technician, and sometimes this work still feels like playing with tools as a kid. The difference is, now it's real skill, real responsibility, and real grown-up money. Now it's time for the zip ties. A properly finished flex duct connection needs to be secured, not just taped. The zip tie helps keep everything tight, locked in place, and reliable for the long run. Well, that wraps it up for this job. Now it's time to head to the next service call. Every day is a different in HVAC, and you never know what kind of problems or project you're going to run into next. So if you see me, holla at me. Kingo Service, Heating and Cooling. We out.